as Hosnia Foundation is a registered charity with the registration number BL 9887, edition dated the 28th of July 2000, has got a bank account with Lloyds Horfield branch. This is the bank account where members of public banked their donations for the purchase of the building for Hosnia Foundation. One of the generous donors donated £20,000, requested not to mention his name. Copy of the donation exhibited for evidence. Manzoor Hussain, Syed Asghar Ali Shah and Syed Nazim Ali Rizvi were the signatory from 1999 till early 2013. Interestingly enough, they have used another fake address of 51 Cranbrook Road, Redland, Bristol. None of them live on this address. We have checked with HM Land Registry and find out that address registered under someone else's name for many years. Shia community demands police and bank to investigate why did these four use a fake address yet again and lied to the bank, a financial institute. Shia and non-Shia community of Bristol demands police to check their all financial affairs since 1999. As none of them have had his own house, now they live a luxury life. Amazingly, one of them, who always collects donations from members in cash, used to live in a council-rented accommodation but now own very expensive house with a luxury lifestyle. He lived his life collecting benefits from Social Security, never worked in his life. It is also brought to our knowledge that quite a few checks were cashed from the charity account signed by Manzoor Hussain and Syed Asghar Ali Shah. These checks are not accounted. Charity Commission's website shows no accounts were submitted since 2006. It is also alleged that after purchase of the building on Apsley Street and getting registered themselves as the owners of the building by these four individuals, namely Manzoor Hussain, his brother Javed Sadiq, their neighbour Syed Nazim Ali Rizvi and their best friend Syed Asghar Ali Shah, none of them informed members about their illegitimate act. Instead, they maintain a false impression that the charity Hosnia Foundation is the owner of the building. Members constantly paid generously towards the redevelopment of the building, thinking they were contributing for charity, didn't know property was taken away from them and they were still paying for its development. Almost 10 years later, in 2010, members accidentally find out the bitter fact that these four individuals, Manzoor Hussain, his brother Javed Sadiq, their then neighbour Syed Nazim Ali Rizvi, and their best friend Syed Asghar Ali Shah, became the owner of the property by deception, and they have deprived charity its rights to own the property. They have also betrayed members' trust and used their donations to make it their own property by deception without members' knowledge and consent. Members were shocked, disappointed and horrified. A general meeting was called. Mr. Manzoor Hussain and Syed Nazim Ali Rizvi, addressed to the members, represented their Javed Sadiq and Syed Asghar Ali Shah, who were present in the meeting too. Mr. Manzoor Hussain and Syed Nazim Ali Rizvi told members that they were agreed that the building was bought by public funds. They also told members that it was a teamwork to raise funds to buy this building. They have also acknowledged Syed Kazim Medvi's hard and tireless work, not only to raise £60,000 from his contact, but his professional work to get planning permission, etc. Syed Nazim Ali Rizvi also acknowledged hard work of lots of community members during past 10 years. However, he and Manzoor Hussain, both representing the rest too, said they didn't know how their name appeared on the deed as the proprietors. They agreed the charity Hosnia Foundation name should be on the deed as the proprietor. They promised members that they will transfer the ownership of the building to the Hosnieh Foundation. Members believed them. Months later, another general meeting was called, on 23rd of May 2010, chaired by Mr. Noor Hussain of Swindon. Once again Manzoor Hussain and Syed Nazim Ali Rizvi addressed members represented Javed Sadiq and Syed Asghar Ali Shah, who were also present in the meeting. Syed Nazim Ali and Manzoor Hussain told members that they have kept their promise and had transferred building to the charity the Hosnieh Foundation. A set of new deed registration number BL 9887 edition the 20th of May 2010. And the transfer document, TR1, was presented. According to the new deed registration number BL 9887 edition the 20th of May 2010, Syed Nazim Ali Rizvi, Syed Asghar Ali Shah, Manzoor Hussain and his brother Javed Sadiq were still registered as the proprietors of the building in title absolute. There was no name of the charity Hosnieh Foundation mentioned in the deed as the owner of the building. Also, these four individuals, Manzoor Hussain, his brother Javed Sadiq, Syed Nazim Ali Rizvi and Syed Asghar Ali Shah, yet once again used another fake address of number 2 Upsley Street, Bristol BS 56SP. Our investigation proves none of them ever lived on this address. It is again worrying people. Why would they constantly lie to Her Majesty Land Registry again and again about their addresses? According to the transfer documents, that is TR1, the transferors and the transferees were same. In plain English, the ownership of the building of the Hosnieh was transferred from Syed Nazim Ali Rizvi, Syed Asghar Ali Shah, Manzoor Hussain and Javed Sadiq back to same four. Syed Nazim Ali Rizvi, Syed Asghar Ali Shah, Manzoor Hussain and his brother Javed Sadiq. Members were furious and could not believe how those four were cunning them. Members were horrified to learn the new deed was registered 3 days earlier on 20th of May 2010 without seeking members' consent, while general meeting was called 3 days later after registration was already completed. Members were angry and could not understand why these four individuals decided Hosnieh Foundation's faith by themselves. Though it was a public-funded charity, why they acted as they own the building. Manzoor Hussain demanded members to raise their hands to endorse their unlawful act. Members showed him their fingers instead. Members were very angry and demanded to change the ownership of the building to Hosnieh Foundation immediately.
Hussein.